I have Bobby Hernandez, bass player, dropped off a hard drive that should have a bass part on it for one of our bands here, Makaila, and plugging that in and hoping that everything's there. Last time, you did everything right, but if you're not careful, when you save a Reaper project, you may not have the audio in the folder you think it is in. So make sure that when you're saving your project, put it in a folder where you know it's going to be. Just copy that whole folder. Or I think there's like a recorded files folder. Let's see. It's like a way to tell it, because by default, I think it goes to like your Reaper media on your root drive. Or and maybe the word is folder that I'm looking for. There's some way to tell it where to store stuff. That might have actually been it. I just save in project directory, but actually I'm not sure where that is. Sorry. Wow. Somewhere there's a way to tell it just to record to the project folder, and that's how mine go. So anyway, I'm gonna the files I need are on it. I'm gonna pull up Makaila's file if I can find it. Should be one of these recent files. Makaila, here we go. Yeah, it's the one he sent originally that didn't have the bass on it. I don't think this is the right one either. Sorry. Just slowly loading up some peaks. I'm not sure why this is going so slow. That's a little scary. I have a version that's going to be okay. There's two of these. April 18th. That's today. That must have been okay. Yeah, that's the one that Bobby had. So this should be it. This one has real drums and stuff. All right. Forgot about that.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? And now I'm left, cause it's too late to cry, cry. And now it's evening, I'm blue, cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down the back, secretly keeping score. It's got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown used to blame everybody said.
Okay, let's see what Bobby put here. Oh, if I do have this, I'm gonna throw it in the project file. So I'm gonna put the bass in there. So I'm looking on the disk that Bobby just sent. Micro backup, in-game Reaper. Okay, he has got a couple takes. So what I'm gonna do is make a new project tab. I'm gonna open project, backup, in-game bass. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you got two different bass tracks. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna copy them both. Put them in here. Oh, I don't, I don't know how to get rid of the icon. Is there? Yeah, I never use this, right? So track icon, move track icon. I don't know how to. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. That's cool. I like the track icons. I just don't use them, so I'm a little. I don't need these plugins right here. Shift W. Okay. What does Bobby have going here? The EQ and recomp. Okay. Well, let's see what he did with these. And meanwhile, I'm gonna copy bass. Save this again. And I'm gonna grab all of what Bobby gave me and throw it in there. Blammo. Okay, so now I have his files. I can eject that hard drive. It's going to look for it next time when I pop this up. But let's see what he got.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was on side. And now I'm left, cause it's too late to cry, cry. And now it's evening, I'm blue.
Interesting. Why am I not hearing that? Why is that so quiet? How did he get Re-EQ to look like this? Man, every time I look at somebody else using Reaper, I don't even recognize the program. It's so crazy. I'm going to throw Helix in here just because I'm a glutton for punishment. I know a lot of bass players really like that just bass kind of sound. But I don't. I like some. And Bobby can actually do some pretty crazy stuff. So pull up some normal sounding stuff here. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do is I should have my RMS meter track down here, which I don't have for some reason. But I'm going to put one. And it really helps me nowadays that I'm doing this clip volume. This will be my RMS meter track. Let's see it down here. I changed the metering to combined RMS. And I'm going to add receive from all channels, even though I'm actually going to get rid of a lot of them. Don't need it from the drum folder or any of the drums. And what this is doing, yeah, I'm not going to go to the master. This is just a meter, so I can do clip gain. These two are going to get it. Click doesn't need it. Guitar folder doesn't need it. Folder doesn't need it. Keyboard folder doesn't need it. Pre-fader, post effects. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to turn off the effects. Solo the bass for, kind of a louder part. Okay, so here's a problem. I want to show effects that have receives, but that's the only one. Don't need the pure plate fold. That's not a folder, it's just that as a receive. So I should just delete some of these off of the project. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to solo the bass, and I'm going to look at the RMS value in here. Add 12 dB of clip gain real quick, and let's see where we end up there. Change that to 14, and I'm going to leave it be. And I'm going to assume that's probably about the same volume that Bobby recorded the other bass with, but he might be doing something quite different. I'm going to give it 14 right off the bat, and then let's see where we are. The effects. Both of these are cool. I almost want to distort one and turn it into a guitar and use the other one as all the movement. See what we got on the regular bass track.
I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I'm left 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's even and I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I told you.
I kind of do want the boring old people bass sound for this. Let me grab some of this Rick Beato stuff. That's more like that stuff. It's a Nickelback one.
I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I'm left 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's even and I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down the back, secretly keeping score. It's got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown used to blame. Everybody says we're winning game. Oasis, I staring back at.
That's more like old people sound, right? I don't like how much gain reduction I'm getting here. Not sure what that's from. I could take down the channel volume on this amp, and let's see if that will give me something closer. I can turn down the peak reduction here.
I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I'm left 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's in and I'm blue 'cause you said
Yeah,
you wanted
this
something
is
new.
solid, very solid. Let me try. I'm gonna try the busier bass track, and maybe we're gonna cut between these. But ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the distorted guitar on. Let's see this real quick. This could be horrible. I'm sorry if this is terrible. We'll see.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight?
It's actually awesome, but I know I'll be fired for that. Why do I have? What is this right here? Oh, Composition 101. Okay, let's see what this was.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I'm left 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's in and I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down the back. Secretly keeping score. It's got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown.
I know that's probably completely wrong for this genre, but I think it sounds awesome. Let's try this one.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I'm left 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's in and I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down the back. Secretly keeping score. It's got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown used to blame. Everybody says we're in game. All I see is eyes staring back at I tried to forget them 1,000 times. It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easy for me to use heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and darling. Now it's even and I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down my back. Secretly keeping scores. Got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown used to play. Everybody says we're in. Yeah. Greatest story never told you know that I was gonna be there for you no matter what you said, no matter what you did.
I might do some minor moving around of stuff here. I think I have a kick. Let me see. Yeah, right there. I'm going to put that last bass on this kick. Or I could put the last two on these two kicks. Bum bum. I don't know about that last. Kind of a weird. Like that. Maybe I'll move that whole thing. Okay, hold on. You do this by stretching, which probably isn't going to be that pleasant, but let's find out. I don't like the second note here. Maybe what I should be doing is have that the note. Not have that. Let me see what's on the other bass. Hey, he does that same thing on the end both times. You know, I'm not a musician. Maybe that's actually a cool thing. I think that last. That is an exclamation point, you know, and I always talk about how important those are. I don't know if it fits the song. If they object, I'll take it off, but I'm just gonna leave it on there for now. Okay.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I'm left 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's evening, I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down the back, secretly keeping score. It's got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown used to play. Everybody says we're in the game. All I see is eyes staring back at my I tried to forget them 1,000 times. It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easier for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and now it's even in the books. You said you wanted something new. No, I don't wanna keep track. I'll always run down my back, secretly keeping scores. Got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown used to play. Everybody says we're in. Yeah. Greatest story never told you know that I was gonna be there for you no matter what you said, no matter what you did. Nobody got the crown. I was staring at you from 2 doors down the trophy hall. It never got completed. And now it's even in the books. You said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. I know thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown, music playing, everybody says we're in the game. Did you know? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind. Did you know that all my friends think I'm
Another one.
I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I laugh 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's even and I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down the back, secretly keeping score. It's got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown, music playing, everybody says we're in. Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I laugh 'cause it's too late to cry. And now it's even and I'm blue 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track. All I know is run down the back, secretly keeping score. It's got me thinking of rock and roll. Touchdown, music playing, everybody says we're in the game. All I see is eyes staring back at mine. I tried to forget them 1,000 times. for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and darling. And now it's even in the blue, 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't wanna keep track, will always run down my back. Secretly keeping scores, got me thinking about the road. Touchdown used to play, everybody says we're in, yeah. Greatest story never told you know that I was gonna be there for you no matter what you said, no matter what you did. Nobody got the crown, I was staring at you from 2 doors down the trophy hall. It never. Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I'm left 'cause it's too bad to cry, cry. And now it's even in I'm blue, 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't even wanna keep track, all I know is run down the back. Secretly keeping scores, got me thinking about the road. Touchdown used to play, everybody says we're big game. Oasis, I staring back at my.
Sorry. I There's not too much Tom stuff going on here. I probably didn't even need to bother with all that, but that's okay. That's what we do, right? And that is a loose kick, huh? But it's actually doing pretty cool here. Let's take a look what's going on with the compressor one. I could cut it off shorter, but let's see what happens in context.
It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easy for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and and now it's even in the books. You said you want something new. No, I don't want to keep.
Okay, I want a mellower snare, but I also want. I never do this, but I may take some attack off the snare with the actual ASDR controls. Let's see.
It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easy for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and now it's even in the books. You said you wanted something new. No, I don't want to keep track. I'll always run down the back. Secretly keeping scores. Got me thinking about the road. Touchdown used to play. Everybody says we're in. Yeah. You know that I was gonna be there for you no matter what you said, no matter what you did. Nobody got the crown. I was staring at you from 2 doors down the trophy hall. It never got completed. No, I don't even wanna keep track. I'm always run down the back. Secretly keeping score. So we're thinking of life and road. Touchdown is play. Everybody says we're in game.
Okay. It's a bit excessive. I kind of want another kind of reverb as well. It's, I want to use a shimmer. Stuff is so weird now. But I'm going to use Valhalla Vintage Verb, and I'm going to pick the 300 medium. I'm gonna aggressively do some low cuts here.
It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easy for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and now it's even in the books. You said scars. Got me thinking about the road to town used to play. Everybody says we're in, yeah. Pretty story never told you know that I was gonna be there for you no matter what you said, no matter what you. I tried to forget them 1,000 times. It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easier for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and done. And now it's even in the blue, 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't wanna keep track. I'll always run down my back. Secretly keeping scars. Got me thinking about the road to town used to play. Everybody says we're in, yeah.
Well, you know what I wanted to try is that AP mastering. Right here, versatile compressor. Okay, I don't know if this is going to crash my computer or whatever. But this is, I don't know if you've seen this guy. He does a lot of debunking videos like I do. And he made this his own compressor that, I don't know, lets you do a lot of stuff. I don't know what this means, convexity, inertia, and coefficient. Yeah, what I really need to do is, yeah, maybe I shouldn't use this for this. What I want to do is something that just takes a little bit of RMS down when the background vocals are going, so it doesn't get too crazy when when there's extra background vocals. Sorry.
I tried to forget them 1,000 times. It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easier for me to use the heavens. Wish we could see this and done. And now it's even in the blue, 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't wanna keep track. I'll always run down my back. Secretly keeping scars. Got me thinking.
Man, that is a lot of gain reduction that I am not noticing. See how much. So this has latency.
I tried to forget them 1,000 times. It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easier for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could seal this and done. And now it's even in the blue, 'cause you said you wanted something new. No, I don't wanna keep track. I'll always run down my back. Secretly keeping scars. Got me thinking about the road to town used to play. Everybody says we're in, yeah.
Okay, that should not work. I just threw a plugin that I don't even know on, and it seems like it sounds good to me. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that though. So let's take a look here.
Did you know that all I want is you to?
Now, originally, I thought I'm gonna need to do some tuning on these vocals for pitch wise, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. So I want this original guitar to be. This guy shouldn't be centered. Hold on. Let me take a look at what's going on with these guitars.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside.
Now, there is some extreme vibrato on here. I don't know any other way to put it, but I don't know that I want to mess with it. Let me just make sure that it's not happening because of some kind of compressor artifact.
Know that all I want is you tonight. Did you know that all my friends think I'm right?
Okay. Sounds like I'm using auto tune in auto mode and slamming this thing. I'm not. There's no pitch correction going on whatsoever yet. Maybe never. But what's funny is when people are growing up hearing auto tune on pop records, I see a lot of kids now that are able to actually mimic the effect with their mouths. And it's similar to, and probably related to the thing I just found out they call it cursive singing, which is to me a whole different thing, which is where people pronounce things really weird. But it's really interesting to see. And I think that might be what she's doing, is she's emulating the sounds that she's heard. And I think maybe I should just leave it alone.
Did you know that all I want is you tonight? Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so.
Man, this bass just totally made this. Okay, let me because I was just like, man, we need, I don't know what's going on, but something is definitely missing here. And sometimes it doesn't matter, something doesn't have a bass, but let me play it without it.
Did you know that all my friends think I'm right? I pushed it in the back of my mind and was so inside. And now I left.
I like that. Yeah, it's gonna, okay, it's gonna get ugly in a second, so let me watch your ears. Levels are probably gonna blast up. Out of the way.
Cause it's too late to cry, staring back at I tried to forget them 1,000 times. It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easy for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could have sealed this and done it. And now it's even in the books. You said you wanted something new. No, I don't wanna keep track. Will always run down my back. Secretly keeping scores. Got me thinking of the Lord. Such how I used to play. Everybody says we're in. Yeah. I tried to forget them 1,000 times. It's easier for you to forget that I exist. Easy for me to use the heavens as my last wish. Wish we could have sealed this and done it. And now it's even in the books. You said you wanted something new. No, I don't wanna keep track. Will always run down my back. Secretly keeping scores. Got me thinking about the Lord. Such how we used to play. Everybody says we're in. Yeah. always run down the back, secretly keeping score. So we're thinking how love can go. Touchdown, spray. Everybody says we're in.
I don't know about that last pink on the bass. I think maybe it shouldn't be there. Up. Let's see.
Everybody says we're in.
I would like the bass just to last a lot longer there. The ba-boom. Try this one again. Ah. Fade it out. I'm gonna fade it out with the volume control instead. I could extend it a little bit. I don't think it'll work, so I'm just gonna do this. I actually use the volume automation so little that I'm pretty bad with it. But let's see how far we can get away with this. I'm very tempted to grab my bass and just hit a long note right there, but let's not. Not and say we didn't. And they may hate this, which is actually fine with me. I can do a lot of changes here. All right, I'm gonna split. I'm hoping it's dry because I am needing to get I got to get my skateboard skills back. Believe that or not, doing okay on the bike, but I need to get my skateboard stuff back, and that means I need to spend some time on the skateboard. And I keep saying at the skate park, but what I really probably need to do is just get on my board and kick along some bike path someplace and just kick and kick and kick until I've got my old kicks back. Back when I was a teenager, we needed to launch ramps, and in order, the higher you go, it depends on your speed. And I could kick so fast. Now I'd be lucky to kick to 10 miles an hour. So